It's the Battle of Manchester here at the JFK Memorial Coliseum in today's matchup between the Trinity Pioneers and the Manchester Kings. My name is Kyle Heavey from Manchester Public Television. We're glad to be with you for this wonderful matinee here, I guess you can say, as it is coming at you on this January 11th. Thinking of warm weather here, and thinking warm thoughts again is Mr. Daryl Johnson. Daryl, this is going to be a great game. We saw a lot of these teams during the Brian C. Stone Memorial Christmas Tournament, but now to see these two teams battle it out here for the basically whoever has the rights to JFK Coliseum, I guess, after this.
Yeah, this is their first matchup, and I think it's their only matchup of the season, actually. And these two teams certainly played well during that tournament. We watched Trinity give Bedford a handful, and they certainly have come in and played well. They come into this game 1-3, but their three losses are to three of the best programs in the state: Concord, BG, and what was the third one there? Bedford. So this is a program to be reckoned with. They were in all those games. Manchester, of course, suffered some injuries, so we'll be interested to see how they handle the depth with this overcoming some of that adversity.
Well, we are getting ready to go as the teams get to the opening center, and away we go with Manchester officially getting the opening face-off victory, and down behind the goal it goes. A chance here for Manchester, centering feed in front, and now we have a slapper that's blocked. Connor Cunningham, one of those players for Manchester that is back after a couple games absence with an injury, and good to see some players coming back. I know Nick Duclos has a stress fracture in his foot. He will not be playing in this, and we got an icing call.
Yeah, they'll certainly need Cunningham tonight. He's a big, strong defenseman, the sophomore, so we'll look to see what he can do on the back end. They're going to need him, as this Trinity team can certainly pepper the net.
Well, we'll see what Owen Kelly can do on the face-off circle here. He'll be playing back on defense as well, but he's also a very familiar friend of the face-off circle, and ends up losing that one, but a missed opportunity there. Centering feed just kind of backhanded, and now around the net it goes, and Ty Adams will bring it up, trying to get it out of the zone and away. Manchester with momentum going into the zone, but it's going to be held off. Yeah, both teams have had a couple weeks of tough losses. I know that both of them are on a 2-game losing streak. Manchester had a tough go of it on Saturday out in Exeter, losing a 7-1, and that came at the loss of one of their players as well. And unfortunately, we will not be seeing Ethan Hartshorn in this game due to an injury in that one.
Yeah, up and down the lineup between him and, of course, Lucas Tafe a couple weeks ago. And Duclos, as we can see him sitting up there in the top of the bleachers.
Yeah, he's getting a good bird's eye view for sure, as he's just sitting up there kind of frustrated that he can't be a part of the team, but hopefully he's doing some scouting of what Trinity is doing here, as Manchester has controlled the puck in this first minute and 13 here. Trinity has, like you said, we did see that tough loss to Bedford a few weeks ago, and they played pretty well throughout the Brian C. Stone Memorial Christmas Tournament, but again, like you said, they've had some tough losses to defending champion NHI Division I Concord Crimson Tide. And now into the zone it goes. Owen Kelly gets it out of the zone. Well done. Kevin LaRoche was able to get that puck, and then a line change here for Trinity, and that gives Manchester some time. Get it. Now they're going to go for a line change. So back and forth, these teams figure things out.
Yeah, trying to sort themselves out right now. Everything looks, pretty smooth in general, but really only one scoring opportunity so far in the first couple minutes.
Obviously they see each other's practices. They have been able to see a lot of the films through to streaming services and stuff like that. And also what we do here with Manchester Public Television.
Exactly, and they all play with each other growing up. This is all AAU kids playing travel. They all know each other very, very well.
Oh, nice spin around there for Adams. Misses Kelly, but now behind the net, Manchester really getting deep in their own zone. Turnover, and back it goes. Shot, misses wide, and Wilson will be smart and just cover up the puck, as he is not pleased with a player for Trinity kind of hitting it after the play.
Yeah, he actually didn't really have that covered up. It was a quick whistle, and kind of worked in their favors. I got to say, Kyle, it's nice seeing the road jersey. We don't see a lot of that from Manchester, the sharp black and gold here. I like
Yeah,
it.
that's a very good point. We are, again, Manchester Kings, the road team today in this matchup. Trinity, the official home team, even though they play in the same barn here at JFK Memorial Coliseum. So obviously they know which spots in the boards to hit it off of. Some might be hollow, some might be full. And now, deep down, let's see. Cunningham tries to get it quickly up, and now with speed, Cunningham comes in. Oh, it just does not get a nice handle of the puck, and a lot of neutral zone play so far here, Daryl.
Yeah, really nothing established yet. These teams sort of filling each other out.
And some chances here, but Tyler Peltak able to get the puck handle of that puck, and now quick pass up to Tyler Manning. Manning will shoot it, and Wilson will cover it up. So, decent opportunity there for Trinity.
Yeah, Wilson's such a good goalie. He's got that butterfly style. He's so big and strong and handles the bottom of the net really well. You have to go upstairs on him. It's really, really hard to score low on him, and so you see Trinity get that puck upstairs if they can.
Out of the zone, look at this. Opportunity for Manchester, shot. Saved there by Lebelzik. Braden Lebelzik is one of the top goalies, the junior for Trinity, trying to get his team back on the winning stage here. Owen Kelly brings it up, trying to get a lucky bounce, and that came close for a moment. Shot.
Big blast.
Someone's going to feel that in the morning. Now, look at this play by Trinity. A backhanded try.
Oh, good job.
Saved by Wilson. But Braden Feemester, I'll get the right saying of this name. Feemester, the freshman, looked very good for that opportunity. And after 4 minutes and 27 seconds, we are still scoreless.
Yeah, backhander forced his way in and got a good shot on net.
Nice play right here. Manchester. Puck comes out, and this will go. It should have been for an icing, I felt. No one really had a chance to play that. But Adam Hood gets it out of the zone. Back down it goes. Matt Tripp has to body his man, but Trinity still has the opportunity here. Joe Velez sends it up, gets it over to Andrew McLaughlin. And Mac just backhands it back to the red line where Trinity will take over possession. Quick loss of it, though, by Braden Walsh. Now, Manchester in the midst of a line change, but Trinity doesn't care. They come around. Oh, and a backhanded top shelf. Well done right there by Jake Lassard, putting the Pioneers up 1-0.
Fantastic during the line change, comes flying down the boards, left wing side, near side to us, and backhands that right up over the shoulder of Wilson. Like I said, you got to go upstairs on him. There was a small crease, a little bit of space there, and he found the back of the net. Very impressive goal.
Well, that puts 1-0 Trinity just 5 minutes and 24 seconds into this first period. I could see the line change happening, and Lassard was able to just kind of go in, and man, watch out for that backhand. That's deadly.
Yeah, just a step behind him, and he just took off.
Shot from a point, deflected right in front of the net. Well done by Ben Canny in front, and Wilson will finally hold up, and we'll get a whistle here. Kind of a surprise here, I know that Manchester came out a little bit later for warm-ups. I know that there was certain players that didn't realize that it was time to go out on the ice, and so they weren't really in a complete feeling. Max Saludo officially credited with the assist on that Lassard goal. And now Manchester up front, and they finally get a decent chance, but just not enough pressure in that shot to really put it back. Lebelzik. Trinity. 4-person line change right here. And
oh, a stick went flying.
wow, that was wild.
Yeah, that sure was. I haven't seen that in a while.
He almost got a souvenir stick in the stands today. That was impressive. Now Manchester will bring it out of the zone with some speed. Tries to get around the defenseman, is able to. Sends it down deep. Oh, he slips and falls. Again, you got to remember, it is ice out there. You know, your skates are only so sharp. Now taken back and forth. That was very close to an offsides, but referee says otherwise. Referees in today's game is Keith Frost and Mike Gould, excuse me. Deflection in front. Owen Kelly playing good defense. Now into the corner it goes. Centering feed. It's going to be taken by Manchester. Oh, it hits the net. And we will get a whistle with 8:05 remaining in this opening period.
Yeah, looking for the breakout there. Just able to, defenseman was just able to chip it back in, but it, of course, goes up into the netting. So we'll get the face-off here in the dot near side.
It'll be Braden Feemeister. But bodied out. Manchester has an opportunity, gets it out of the zone. Down it goes into the Trinity defensive end. Makes some moves, and now backhands it out. Round it goes. Try to get a centering feed, but Trinity playing great defense. Gets it out.
Good body.
Backhand attempt, but that's all Trinity so far.
Yeah, Trinity's playing a little bit more physical, stronger on the puck.
Very quick. I've been very impressed with how fast they will get to that puck. Looking to find an open man. He gets bodied out, and Manchester will take the puck, but Lassard is on the double right here. A turnover deflected, just goes wide of Wilson. Kelly has to get the puck, tries to send it deep, not able to. Oh, now it's out of the zone. Line change here for the offense. Owen Kelly gets the puck, tries to get it out, but now it's taken.
Oh. Shot
there, and glove saved by Wilson. And we will get another whistle deep in the Manchester side of the ice.
Yeah, you saw that all the way, so good glove there. Waiting to see Owen Kelly get going. Once he gets in his groove and starts throwing the body around, we'll see a little firepower from this Kings offense.
I think with their team such with the numbers being down with injuries, we will get our first penalty of the game, and that will go for a tripping on Trinity. So Manchester down 1-0 will get a chance for the next 2 minutes to put one in the net and make it a tied game. Looks like the penalty is going to go to number 14, and it looks like I have a wrong number, sorry. Aiden Hurley, I think it is. We'll get the official announcement in just a moment here. Face-off one, back to Kelly.
21 LaRoche.
Shot and saved by Lebelzik.
Yeah, good opportunity there off the draw. Manchester could use at least tilting the ice in their favor. Even if they don't score, we just want to see a little momentum go back Manchester way.
Yeah, that's Kevin LaRoche. You are correct, as the face-off won by Trinity sent all the way down to Landon Wilson. Manchester's got to get things going. Mac Tripp, who's got a hat trick this season, sends it down deep. He'll curl off and go back to his defenseman side of the ice. Centering feed. Now look at this. Winds up, shot. Oh, had a tough angle on my part. It looked like it got past the goalie, but unfortunately he hit it away. Now, figuring things out, trying to get a good shot. Velez sends it down deep. And cleared out all the way down. Wilson will try to play it. It had so much velocity, it went underneath his stick.
Yeah, he tried to feather it through to Velez through traffic, and then just
Velez
ate it up.
With some skills. Shot! Barely goes wide. You want to, I know it's a team sport, but that was a great opportunity there. He's got a great little snap on that turn. Puck
Yep.
goes down deep again on to Wilson. Wilson's got to be has been very popular with getting that puck. Sent down deep. Andrew McLaughlin gets the puck shot. Saved by Lebelzik. Oh, and now it looks like we might get a trip. Oh, it will go against McLaughlin. And for the next 14 seconds, we'll play 4-on-4 hockey. But again, a bad tripping call right there hurts any chances for Manchester. And with 4:54 remaining in this first period.
Yeah, a few good opportunities there on the power play. Of course, Mac Tripp from the point blast one, and as you just mentioned, Velez. And yes, it certainly is a team sport, but this team definitely is going to need their leaders to step up and really kind of carry it a little bit while they wait for some of these guys to get back from, the IR or whatever you want to call it at this point. But right now, the 4-on-4.
Sends it down. And I apologize. I actually had the wrong scorer. It's Sam Maurice who got the goal. I was looking at the wrong roster here. Deflected wide. Behind the net it goes. Look at this skating right here. It's, Cunningham is just trying his best he can on this 5-on-4 opportunity for the Pioneers. Oh, hits off a skate, and now instead of going down, Lassard is going to cut off and get a line change here. Mac Tripp comes out on the ice. I see a Brian Baumgartner as well, who is back from injury. Off the outside post. And still in play, sends it down deep. Manchester players run into each other. The two defensemen. Mac Tripp plays hard and finally taken away. Under a minute left on this 5-on-4 for Trinity. Into the zone. Shot. Just goes wide. And now look at this.
There it is again, yeah.
Shot goes up high. Another opportunity. And it will be finally held onto by Lebelzik. Manchester doing a great job on the penalty kill right now, Daryl.
Yeah, I have a feeling Joe Velez is going to pot a couple tonight. He's really looked the best on offense for this Manchester team, and I think he's got 4 shots already here in the first period. So
certainly has been a good amount for sure. Josh LeBlanc will take the opening faceoff, wins it, but of course he doesn't have a teammate there. So officially it was won by Trinity. Now into the zone, Tyler Manning sends it down deep. 20 seconds remaining on this power play for Trinity. Winds up, hits the stick. Able to get it back. What a great job blocking that shot. You got to give a lot of credit there to Manchester for killing off this penalty. And back to 5-on-5 we go. Manchester keeps it in the zone, centering feed, tipped in front, and now Trinity will take over with 2:40 remaining, but Manchester steals it in the neutral zone, waits for his players to get onside, shoots, blocker save, push to the corner.
Yeah, you wanted to attack, but he had to wait for those guys to clear, so.
Oh, big collision right in front of the circle to the left side of Lebelzik. Now, Trinity looking to add more with the lead. Tries to center it, but King Sticks gets in the way. Back to the defenseman who sends it down deep, but instead deflected and stolen. Manchester coming the other way. Back and forth hockey we go. Shot attempt. Wilson gonna hold on to it, and he will get another save on the stat board for that glove.
Well, the right idea going upstairs on Wilson, it's really, what you want to do. But if he gets a clean look at it, very hard to score on him. He's just a fantastic goaltender for this Manchester.
Under 2 minutes to go in this opening period, 1-0 Trinity. Behind the net. Tries to curl around, just trying to get away from the defense. I guess the offense attempt, for Trinity.
Good back check for Trinity right there.
Deflected. I mean, Manchester's doing a great job of stealing the puck, just not getting it past Lebelzik. I would say it's pretty much been even, I guess, with the possession in a lot of ways. You know, and both teams have had opportunities. It's just Trinity was able to get one on the backhander.
Yep, now they get the face-off in the Trinity zone, so maybe something here can do before the last minute and a half here, the first.
We'll see if Joe Coughlin can wind up if he gets an opportunity. He has to pinch up, but that's skated around. It's a 2-on-1.
Speed.
Oh, the centering feed did not work out, finding the open player. And now Manchester will try to come back the other way. But look at this, onside. Owen Kelly has to go behind the net. In front, Wilson has to cover up, and a kind of a scary opportunity there.
Yeah, that was number 20 again, Feemister. He's just a fast skater and really kind of created that whole opportunity. Just couldn't really set up his wingman.
It's certainly been interesting to see Sam Maurice, again, the goal scorer in this game. Well, 60 seconds to go. Manchester trying to tie it up before they go into the intermission. Shot does not stay in Lebelzik's glove. Now behind the net they go, battling it out. Manchester wins it, gets checked. Tries to center it and going to be held onto. So we'll get another face-off down in the offensive zone for Manchester. 38.4 seconds remaining. And a lot of white jerseys on the ice right now as they have a 5-person line change. Face-off won by Manchester. Actually, by Trinity, excuse me. Pass trip, but it's going to be offsides.
Just barely, yeah.
And Tyler Manning is ready to eat his stick. He's so disappointed in him.
Yeah, he wanted that one. It was a quick rush, and unfortunately, his teammate just a stride offside.
Peltek will take the face-off against Velez. Now into the offensive zone. Manchester coming at it. Can they get back in and trot? Score. Oh, so close. I was ready to say it. And a high stick right there with 18 seconds to go will allow Trinity to get a face-off deep in the Manchester zone now.
Yeah, Trinity's definitely had the more flashy scoring attempts here, but Manchester's just been grinding it out, getting shots on net, and that's really all it comes down to is bodies in front of the net and pucks on the goalie, and some of these are going to go through at some point.
Face-off one. Manchester will take it. Behind the net it goes. Just tries to send it, get it up to one of his teammates. 10 seconds to go. We'll see if Manchester has an opportunity here. Tries to get around defenseman, but Trinity is up for the challenge, and that will pretty much do it. No. Oh! A goal at the end of the first period for Trinity. Now the buzzer goes off. Let's see if they count it. Yeah, the goal sound has been played. And wow, what a way for Trinity to end this first period, Daryl.
Just a shocking, yeah.
I was ready to say it was over, and instead the puck goes high above Landon Wilson's shoulder, and Trinity is all but smiles as they head into the locker room to end this first period.
Surprising, that's not a kind of goal you usually see him give up. He had a clean look at it. I'm not sure if he just lapsed in concentration there with the last second being the last second of the period, but surprise goal, and now 2-0. That is a bit of a deflator for this Manchester Kings team to walk into the locker room to.
Well, Coach Jeremy Baker will talk to this Manchester squad and try to get them back in their ways, while the other side, Coach Michael Connell for Trinity has got to be pleased. We'll take a break here from the JFK Coliseum. We have Trinity Pioneers 2, Manchester Kings 0. Daryl Johnson and Kyle Heavey will be back to get all the fun stats for you after this break. Let the Zamboni do its work. Stay tuned for more Manchester Public Television high school hockey. Well, as the final seconds tick off of this first intermission, a bit of controversy here at the JFK Coliseum. The Trinity goal that they scored at the end of the first period has been taken away. Daryl, it's been wild to hear the different talk going on here over the past 15 minutes here. A lot of unhappiness on the Trinity side as they all agree that that went in with time still remaining on the clock, but the officials have ruled it that the goal got disallowed, and we are back to a 1-0 game.
Yeah, they were upset. Obviously, you would be upset if you get a goal taken away. Trinity feels that that puck went in before the buzzer, and from our vantage point, we thought as well. But sure enough, as soon as we shut the cameras off, they disallowed the goal and rolled it back to 1-0, and then from that point on, it was just reviewing film, reviewing everything they could, trying to contest that reversal. But it does not look like that's going to change, and it's going to remain 1-0 to start the second period.
Coach Mike Connell, Mike Connell is out here, does not even want to get on the ice. He still wants to fight this, and we are still looking for the referees. Weirdly enough, they have not come out onto the ice, and that's kind of an interesting spot to be in, as we can't play without a referee.
Oh.
So kind of waiting to see what's going on here, as now here they come out of the warming box that they have, and see if they overrule it again. I'm very intrigued to see what is going to happen with this game here.
Yeah, it was a very bang play. It really looked like a harmless shot just on net, and it just found its way. I don't really there's no real way for us to contest this, just given the fact that we don't have the clock timed up with the video, so it's hard to say for sure. But from the naked eye, it looked like a goal.
The clock should have stopped there. It's scorekeeper's job to make sure that it gets consulted and clear eyes from everyone, and instead we have a kind of a delay to start this second period. As again, the shot totals for the first period: 15 saves from Landon Wilson on 16 shots, and for Braden Lebelzik, he had 10 saves. And we're all still kind of waiting to see what is decided here, as I can tell you Keith Frost and Mike Gooley are in a weird spot right now for sure. As
yeah, I think everyone just took a collective breath. It felt like the period was over, and then next thing you know, the puck went in. Everyone was in shock, and then strangely the intermission buzzer went off about 12 seconds after the clock stopped. It was just an odd ending to that period.
And away we go. I wasn't even ready, as the official was still kind of talking to the coaches, but Manchester will get the puck down deep. They'll be going right to left across your screen in their all black jerseys, while Trinity with an opportunity right here. Quick ice though. They get it out of the zone, and they have to wait a while before their player gets back on sides. He slid now offsides right there, as he still was not patient enough. You could see, just bring it back, get things all squared away. Instead, he was too, impatient and wanted to get that shot in.
Sure was, and big, huge hit at center ice up on the boards. Brian Bumgarner actually just pounded Anthony Ronzello into it. So we'll see if Manchester comes out a little more physical this period.
Well, obviously you saw that Trinity was had its way in the first period, and that again, that second goal was because of their forecheck. That's going to be a cross check for sure. And now, again, with Trinity being very upset, Tyler Peltek will head to the box, and it's kind of a perfect song, Bad to the Bone, right there being played, as Peltek will go to the box for 2 minutes, and Manchester on the plus side of two things, and we'll see if we can get what information we can, as we have a mystery number here, number 27. I'm not sure why he isn't on the roster here. We'll try to get that later in the game for sure. Maybe we can try to yell down if there's a whistle sometime soon. Oh, shot on net, and Lebelzik gets rid of it. Shot right there, and now will that be another penalty? It will not. Instead, Trinity will come down the other length of the ice.
Oh, good check. Mac Tripp.
Mac was able to use his backside and was able to get him off his feet and take the puck away. Landon Wilson will hold on to it for a moment, but Mac will take it. I got to give Trinity credit. They are very good at getting it on net.
Yeah, they definitely are. Here we go.
Mac snapper just misses wide of Lebelzik. Glove side on him.
Velez looking for the redirect there.
Back and forth they go. Manchester trying to find an open player. Now, again, with brand new sheet of ice, it is very slick out there, as you can see. And see, back around the net. I thought Wilson had gotten it. Getting out of the zone. Just 35 seconds remaining on this 5-on-4 for Manchester. They send it down deep, but it does not find a teammate. And it will come the other way. So an icing on Manchester.
Strange. That's a kind of a sloppy icing there. They had guys right at the blue line. Everyone just kind of watched it enter the zone and ended up turning it into a icing going the other way. But, I mean, obviously, we've already seen 3 good checks here from Manchester, so there's definitely an emphasis on the body here to start this period.
Very much so. And obviously for Manchester, you can't afford too many more injuries. You've already had a good amount this season. And, well, for Trinity, we'll see them a few more times. We'll see them on Saturday as we'll have a triple header here on Manchester Public Television. And again, I thank you, Daryl, for being able to come in and do the Trinity game with me. And we'll see how many games you might be able to do on Saturday as well.
Sure.
As we have the, again, looking at the schedule here, is trying to get this 5-on-5 play. Coming into the zone. Centering feed shot. Oh, what a save!
Wow.
Lebelzik. Wow, able to put his leg out there and get that save and keep it a 1-1 game.
That was absolute robbery. Fantastic goaltending. I thought that was targeted for the back of the net, and next thing you know, going back the other way. So that was a huge, huge boost for this Trinity Pioneers team.
Keeping this a 1-0 Trinity lead. Yeah, his teammates are saying, hey, good job, man. I appreciate your work. Brendan Walsh out there. Face off one, but Trinity with some energy coming the other way. Manchester on their heels, got to work together. Now on the offensive zone now, coming the other way. Owen Kelly comes into the zone now. Look at, he's throwing a little bit of shoulder.
Yeah, that's what they need. They need him to use his size. He's such a powerful force.
Now, here comes Pioneers, but they send it down, and that will go for an icing, so unable to get something going there.
Yeah, it was, in terms of Kelly, I know you mentioned earlier, he is a defenseman, but he can play anywhere, and he would be a very effective power forward as well. So, I mean, either way, that kid is just a big key to this team's offense.
11:34 remaining in this second period, and face-off won by Manchester, but Trinity takes it, still remains with the puck. Now getting something going here. Sends it down deep. Manchester got to be smart here. Pioneers are very good at just forcing you to make a turnover. Spinaroni just barely keeps it inside. Well done there by Kevin LaRoche. I know you got caught with a tripping call earlier, but that was a great job of keeping that in that zone, and see what LaRoche can do with the puck. Although he loses it right here in front. Oh, well done by Lebelzik, keeping that out of the net. Now, Manchester with some energy right here.
Yeah, they've definitely picked up their energy and pace. It's good to see. That's what they need to do. This Trinity team, you can't sit back with them.
Shot Wilson with a leg kick save. And now coming the other way. 4-on-2. Goes behind. Jake Lassard will go back trying to get it. Along with him is Josh LeBlanc. LeBlanc tries to poke it away. It does not. Instead, Trinity with some momentum, but it's going to go for an offsides.
That was a nifty little play, though. He tried to chip it. It got blocked by the Manchester defender. He tapped it out of the air to himself, unfortunately offside. But that was a highlight reel-looking setup for a
I don't know if it was a offsides or if it was a high stick, because it's coming down this end of the ice here.
Yep, good point.
Baumgartner wins the faceoff. Velez trying to get an opportunity to shoot it. Just goes wide. Baumgartner will get the puck again. Oh, great job with the stick. Manchester really putting a lot of effort trying to get this puck away. Stick goes flying up in the air.
That's 2 today.
Wow, Baumgartner has, I mean, if he's trying to become a Oh, a centering feed shot.
Oh, misfire. Mac Tripp. He had a shot, though. He had to look.
But he's back on defense.
Oh, that's a penalty, no?
No, it's going to go for an offsides. And unfortunately, that's what the whistle was called before he got tripped up. So I can understand why Mac would be a little upset.
Yeah, he misfired down here with the blast.
Oh, he's actually going to get a penalty on this.
Oh, wow.
Never mind. No, he is not. I'm not sure why the faceoff's coming down on this end of the ice. I'm very intrigued with this. Shot quickly, and Wilson will take that. That is the goal scorer himself taking that shot, and Sam Maurice. Again, he scored with 5:24 into the first period, assisted by number 15 in Max Saludo. And now back to LaRoche. LaRoche sends it down deep, but it's taken by Velez.
Oh, here we go.
Velez with some speed. Can he make something happen? But forced to. Well done by Brennan Walsh. Oh, big hit. Oh, Kelly takes a little fall there. And now into the offensive zone. Shot.
Oh.
Wilson will cover it up and will keep the game 1-0 with that beauty right there.
Golden opportunity for the Pioneers. Could not finish, but that was a nice setup, and it came off the heels of putting Owen Kelly on his back, and that's a tough spot for the Manchester Kings when you don't have your star player back checking like he normally would be, and that set up the 2-on-1.
Oh, off the glass it goes, out of the zone. See if they do not. They say it stayed in on sides. Now at the line, sends down deep. Lassard,
good feed.
Backhanded.
Ooh.
McLaughlin had a golden opportunity as well there. Well, off this glove of a Pioneer player. And now they will take the puck and try to get into the offensive zone. Through one guy. Up in the air, I believe that got deflected into the net. So with 8:30 remaining in this second period, we'll get a face-off.
Well, a huge break by that goal being reversed, and now Manchester certainly has owned this period. Much better energy, much more physical, better scoring opportunities, and hope this will carry the rest of the way through.
Shot there. Again, a big save. This is going to be, I mean, at the way things are going, it looks like Wilson might have 40 saves with the way that the Pioneers are just pelting him. Now, Manchester just got to get it out of the zone. Now, with some momentum, not able to get too far. Now, makes a move, backhanded attempt, deflected off a defenseman. Shot from Owen, hits the leg pad. You could hear it all the way up here.
Thud.
Big thud. And now Joe Velez fighting in the corner. Loving to see what Velez can do. Great battle going on here. Shot almost deflected. Now Manchester doing a good job keeping in the zone until now when a bad pass goes the length of the ice. And now a line change for both squads. Some fast legs for Trinity.
Ooh, tangled up the blue line. Yeah,
and that will not go for an icing. Referee says otherwise. And Trinity will take the puck. Trying to get something going here. Back and forth hockey. I'm enjoying this today here from the JFK Coliseum.
Yeah, this has been a great second period for sure.
Shot from the blue line just goes wide. Battling out Trinity. Sends it down deep. Centering feed. Finds the defenseman. Shot off of Wilson's leg. And finally, Manchester going to try to use the glass. Does not clear the zone. And finally sent down the length of the ice. And that will go for an icing with 6:29 remaining in this middle period.
Yeah, Manchester scrambling a little bit in that zone, in their own zone. Had trouble getting the puck out, like you said. Tried to use the glass. Couldn't clear, and then just elected to go ahead with the icing and get the line change.
We'll see who will take. It looks like Jake Lassard will be taking this face-off. Taken against Braden Feemeister. Shot right there on, again, a nice thud off of Landon Wilson's pads, and that will go again for another icing. So, getting their sprints in here, going back and forth they go.
Good cardio day here, boys.
Very, very much. Let's see, Fiemeister and Lassard battle it out in the face-off circle again.
Yeah, Fiemeister's impressive. He's a freshman. He can move.
And now look at this, going into the zone. McLaughlin, Lassard, trying to get that tying goal. It'll be both 11 scoring if that was the case. Again, I apologize to Jake. We have not, I said you got the goal, but unfortunately it was Sam Maurice for Trinity who got that goal.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity right in the breadbasket. Goaltender handled it well.
McLaughlin battling out. Down goes a Trinity forward. Now here comes Maurice. Gets hit away by Mac Tripp. Mac Tripp really battling it out on him. Making sure the Michigan does not happen behind the net there. And now a centering feed. LaRoche with a shot. Just goes wide. Manchester able to get it out of the zone, and LaRoche will skate down and get it. That would have been in the net, so did not go for an icing, which was great. Lebelzik had to make sure that it did not go past him. And now a steal in the neutral zone, but Trinity takes it back. And an offsides right there.
Last 3 minutes, all Trinity. Been all down that zone. They've struggled to, Manchester's struggling to take control of the puck, and they've had to rely on almost three different icings. So this is the time here to try to correct this.
We'll see what Velez can do on the face-off circle. He kicks it up, but it goes straight to a defenseman. That's Connor Hurley. Now, some bodies falling down. Almost hit the referee on a pass, self-pass, I guess you can say. Now out of the zone it goes. Backhanded feed. Let's see if anyone can get to it from Manchester. Velez skates fast to it, but it's going to be taken. Out of the zone it goes. Owen Kelly will take that. And Velez able to just barely get his skate onside. Now Kelly with a shot.
Ooh.
Oh, excuse me, that's not Kelly. It's, my apologies, Velez. Now Kelly will do a backhanded chance. Taken away. Now Manchester, the opportunity just goes through the crease. Centering feed, and he's hit from behind. Attempt there by Baumgartner. And now we got an injury to a Pioneer player. It looks like number 17 in Tyler Peltek is going to be off with an injury. Able to get out of the zone into the neutral zone. And now look at this, an opportunity for Trinity. Back in and forward, and a goal by the Pioneers. What a great move right there. And now, again, we can say it, Daryl, it's a 2-0 Pioneer lead.
It is now, and that was fantastic. He just pulled it back to the forehand, had Wilson on his pads, and just buried it.
Unfortunately, I do not have a number 19 on my roster, so we'll have to go see who that is, as that was a beautiful goal. And we don't know who it is, but we'll find out. So with under 4 to go, it's a 2-0 Pioneer lead. And looking to make it 3-0, shot goes just wide. And now Manchester gets an opportunity here into the offensive zone. Trying to get something going. Oh, just barely misses. McLaughlin had an opportunity. Now Lassard, shot just gets deflected wide. I almost feel like this is the energy line here for Manchester. Now, with some speed, trying to go through the defenseman. Noah Levesque. Shot from a point, goes wide. Backhanded try, it's still in front. We got a Kings player without a stick.
The two guys without sticks. Cunningham and Tripp.
Tough spot to be in for the Kings, just trying to keep this a 2-0 lead. LaRoche shot, deflected, and finally pushed out. Great job by Jake Lassard to able to finally clear that out. No ice. Oh, it is going to be icing. Okay. So with 2:39, Manchester trying to get something going here.
Well, the first half of this period, Manchester really skating hard, looked good, physical, and then the last half of this period's really been all Trinity. It's all down that zone. Of course, the goal, the highlight reel goal, and poor guy doesn't even get into the roster on the scorebook. So,
well, Tyler Peltek back out there. Apparently that injury wasn't so bad.
yeah, it looked like he took a stick into the throat, so he just might have needed to catch his breath.
And another icing here for Trinity. So,
yeah, this would be a big spot here. Obviously, I mean, to state the obvious, you got a face-off in the Trinity zone, down 2-0. Haven't really gotten anything going in the last 5-7 minutes. Maybe win a face-off here, get the puck back to Kelly, and
wow, kind of held up on his own. Now a 3-on-1 opportunity for Trinity, a shot, and Wilson will hold on to it. Lucky right there to be able to keep that, in front of him.
Yeah, 19 again. Is that Levesque? I'm pretty sure that's what we heard on the call, Noah Levesque.
Yeah, I will definitely get his official name. Is it's tough when they make these rosters and they don't have all the players on it. Both squads are guilty of it. We'll work on it in the second intermission. We'll have the best third period possible for you today.
Sure will. We sure will.
And now kicked out of the face-off circle. Now we'll be taking it is Tyler Manning. Manning still wins the face-off. Shot Wilson, kind of a knuckler. He looked like Doug Mirabelli right there.
Looked like Veritek trying to catch it.
And a shot here.
Ooh.
Just goes on the upside too much. Big hit right here, and we'll see what the whistle was.
Call it offsides? Must be.
It has to be as both the Manchester players are just kind of hanging out over there.
Yeah, that last shot went high and wide, but it was targeted for the top left-hand corner, which is a small little window, but that's where they got Wilson on the first goal earlier.
Velez pushes the puck back. Now, backhanded feed goes. Manchester with an opportunity here. If they can get some legs going down the other way, LaRoche has got to be back by himself. Leaves it for his teammate, hits off of LaRoche, and able to get it away. Trying to send it down deep. Kings trying to get possession. Nice spin. Gets it to a teammate. Shot in front, and not able to put it into the oven just yet.
Best opportunity in the last 10 minutes, so Baumgartner.
And it'll be an offsides. And now Pioneers with a chance. Bad pass. Velez will get it out of the zone. And now, look at this. Opportunity for Baumgartner. Baumgartner loses it, though. Now, back and forth it goes. We will have 60 seconds remaining in this middle period, but we have a whistle here. And we got Owen Kelly standing up a guy, telling him, hey, this is my arena. I play here. I don't know if Feemeister and Kelly have a history or not.
Yeah, they were squared off there at center ice. Wasn't sure what that was all about, but.
Whoa, I guess it's a delayed icing. I'm not sure what exactly happened there, but the faceoff will come in the Pioneers' offensive side of the ice, wearing their white jerseys, red helmets, and red pants. A little bit of blue in there as well. Down deep it goes, making a move. Now, puck gets kind of cleared away. Now a shot. Good save by Wilson. Trinity doing the same thing over and over again. Just keep putting it down deep, trying to make their players battle it out. A lot of forechecking going on. Now backhanded attempt taken by this defenseman. Shot just goes wide. Now Manchester with 20 seconds to go. Sends it down deep on their end. Owen Kelly ready to stop it.
Yeah, Manchester just really can't establish possession in the offensive zone.
Feeds it up, trying to get something going. We saw a goal down here last period that got taken away. Let's see if no, and the buzzer sounds, and that will do it for period number 2. Trinity able to put another one up on the scoreboard, and we'll take a 2-0 lead into the locker room here, Daryl.
Yeah, that was, like I said, it was a strong start for this Manchester team to start the period, but then things kind of just slowed down. They seemed to stop skating as much as they were, and Trinity just really took it to them the last 5-7 minutes of that period. And, of course, another goal here, and now they trail for real now, 2-0 going into the intermission.
Well, we'll see the official stats, get those numbers that with players that are not on the roster that we're not able to really give credit to. But from Manchester Public Television's Hockey Action, we'll be back with the third period after this Zamboni break. Stay tuned for more Hockey Action after this. Back at the JFK Memorial Coliseum here for the Trinity Pioneers and the Manchester Kings. A Trinity lead 2-0 as we head into the third period. Daryl Johnston and Kylie Heavey here for Manchester Public Television. And Daryl, I mean, we don't have the shots for that period, but it certainly felt like Landon Wilson took a pelting from the Pioneer squad. Yeah,
he definitely did, and he held in there really well. I mean, gave him just the one goal, and that was a beauty from number 19, which we've learned is Noah Levesque, normally number 34 in your scorebook. So
it's kind of tough to do.
Makes sense.
Assist on that goal was by Connor Hurley, as well as number 27, Anthony Ronzello. So Manchester squad gets kind of stretched out and ready to go. 15 minutes is up on the board. Referees have come out onto the ice, and we are ready to go in just about. I had a chance to introduce myself to Coach Mike Connell of Trinity in the in-between periods, and he's happy with the way his team's playing, but they got to work on some little things. Definitely, I mentioned their forechecking being pretty good. He's like, it's not good enough. 2-0 lead is the worst lead to have in hockey, and he's a little worried to see what happens here. But away we go with Trinity taking the puck.
Classic coach speak right there, though, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing is good enough. Manchester with an opportunity.
Oh.
And into the goal. Well, that's one way to go into the goal, I guess, for Manchester, but unfortunately, it does not count up on the scoreboard. Again, this ice is slick right now as the Zamboni does a good job here of cleaning this ice.
I'm sure Coach Baker told him go to the net hard. I'm not sure exactly that's what he was intending, but it's a good sign at least to see Baumgartner crashing the net, and we're going to need to see more of that. And like you said, it's cliche, but it's true. 2-goal lead, dangerous. Teams kind of sit back a little bit on that. Next thing you know.
All it takes is one, and the energy is on your side, and the goalie, is on his heels. And centering feed, turnaround, Baumgartner shot, and it's going to be held on to by Lebelzik. Wow, look at this. Not even 30 seconds into the period here, and Manchester really doing a good job. We'll see what Ryan Martin, number 27. Glad to see Ryan still wearing a 2, but it's now, now kicked out of the face-off circle. Did not look like Braden Feemeister was very happy with that. Oh, we finally get the number. 27 saves by Landon Wilson so far. And 18 for Lebelzik. So 27 shots on 29 shots, 27 saves for Landon Wilson. And now Trinity with the first chance to go make something happen. It hits off of Mac Tripp's leg. Back it goes out of the zone, and Manchester will change up. Now it's going to be the Lassard-LeBlanc line. Owen Kelly as well as Ty Adams on defense. Adams kicks it out of the zone. Well done by Adams, being smart to see that it deflected off a Trinity player, and he was able to just work that magic to get it out. I also thought it was very polite of Coach Connell to say, yeah, you guys do a better job than Live Barn, so we're doing something here, Daryl.
Let's go.
and making something happen here. Shot from afar. A lot of ooze in the air, just like you heard right there from Daryl.
Belzik had a little trouble with that one.
Now back down, let's wound up. Shot just goes wide. Another attempt, but it hits off of a skate, and out of the zone it goes. And Owen Kelly gives it away, and he'll be called for the trip right there.
Yeah.
Ty Adams will touch it, and Owen Kelly, with his head up in the air, is not proud of himself on this one.
Yeah.
And the Kings will go on the penalty kill with exactly 13 minutes remaining in this game.
He's trying to feed it up the boards, and it got blocked, and he tried to overcorrect and just ended up taking down the offensive player for Trinity. So
again, I got to give the sound guys credit. Bad to the bone being played whenever someone goes to the penalty box. Pioneers shot just goes wide. Mac Tripp bodies his man out. Baumgartner loses the stick. Velez backhands it out. Great job right there.
That's your captain.
You're figuring out that this guy wasn't going to get it, but don't worry, man. I got your back. And 20 seconds killed off so far. Cunningham with a guy.
Feemeister so fast. Jeez, him.
Trinity really setting something up. Look at this opportunity. Wilson up for the challenge right there.
Good
Looking like
giving
the Bruins right there with that little going around the circle. Shot. Oh, he just
boy.
barely misses it. Opportunity right there. Man, Tyler Manning's going to be dreaming of that all night long. He had a golden opportunity. Half the net open. Look at this move coming around.
Oh, boy.
Trying to stay strong on the near post. And now we got a stick lost, so now Manchester really in trouble. Up in the air, and Wilson will just glove it and hold on to it. Woo!
Goaltender with no stick, defenseman or winger with no stick, so that could have been trouble. That puck actually rode up the side of the puck, up the side of the post of Wilson and Wilson's right pad. That could have been trouble, but they were lucky to escape from that one.
Well, it'll be Manning versus Lassard. Manning wins it. Back to his defenseman. Shot deflects off of, I believe it was Mac Tripp. And now out of the zone it goes. 45 seconds remaining on this 5-on-4 for Trinity. Back around into the zone. Shot just goes wide. Taken by Manchester. Trying to clear it out. Did not make it. Bouncing puck in front. Manchester got to be safe. And Wilson able to stand on his head on that one. He had 3 white jerseys in front of him. Coming around. Really pretty the way that they work this power play. Shot hits off, but another opportunity just goes wide. Now it comes to Camden. Oh, excuse me, wrong. To Feemeister. Feemeister is now 5-on-5, and Wilson will glove that. And we will get a whistle after a long shift right there. A long penalty kill for Manchester. It looks like Wilson kind of felt that one in his hand a little bit.
Yeah,
he seems to be, in a little bit of pain. He gets some love from Owen, who's back on the ice, saying, "Sorry, man, for that penalty."
Yeah, and some good opportunities there for Trinity. They look good on that power play.
Out of the zone it goes, with Velez coming down with some speed. Behind the net, holding on to it. Oh, just clears the zone, pushes it back in. Good job by Martin. It's taken away by Manchester. Now trying to set something up. Shot. Did not get a good stick on that. And now Trinity with a chance.
Oh, good job.
Wilson keeps it a 2-0 game as a great opportunity right there from Bobby Kinsella.
Yeah, big save there. That was huge because you get on 3-0. It's a tough hill to climb back from there, especially where you've got Lebelchik the other end really kind of handling business.
We've seen it a few times this season, but that was an opportunity there. Manchester trying to keep, and Wilson will hold on to it. Well, sounds like a battery might be dying. I'm going to quickly change this out. I think we can still remain in here. It's good. Shot. Trying to get things going out of the zone. Now, Manchester able to chip it out into the offensive zone. One-handed attempt by Lassard. Or, excuse me, I believe that's Baumgartner. Baumgartner with it around the net. Oh, and now
Trouble. Nope.
look at the speed. Does not get it out of the zone. Still in the zone for Trinity. tries to get in front. And well done. Kings coming the other way. A big shot. Misses everything but the glass behind the net. Losing the puck comes out. Players going down everywhere. Just goes wide. Owen Kelly gets the puck. We are 9+ minutes left in this game. Manchester trying to get on the board here. Ty Adams gets the puck. Sends it around, but turnover. Big check right there, but now Trinity looking at doing the same thing that they've done the whole entire power play. Out of the zone it goes. Gotta say, if it works, keep doing it, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's it's been effective, and they're just going to keep pounding that same process. It's given them a 2-goal lead, so no reason to change it now.
And now Manchester trying to put some pressure deep down in the offensive zone. Trinity able to chip that out. Oh, would have got a good opportunity, but stolen here. And look at this. Ooh. Shot high into the net. And with 8:26 to go, we'll get a whistle here as the puck went into the net.
Yeah, right before that, you're right. Sam Maurice, the first goal scorer of the night, right? He just lost a handle on that, but that would have been another quality scoring opportunity for Trinity. They, of course, lead 2-0 here, so.
We'll see what Velez can do in the face-off circle. Mac Tripp gets it. Does not clear the zone. Shot from afar and deflected just wide. And Wilson will hold on to it. And Mac Tripp says, "Get away from me, Feemeister."
Yeah.
Or Feemester.
Yeah, that could go. We gotta get the pronunciation of that one, huh?
Oh, face-off won by Velez, but goes right up into the netting.
Could be Femester, like semester.
We'll get. Yeah, we got Saturday to worry about.
Yeah,
we'll get this right.
We'll get it right for you.
Landon. Oh, hope everything's okay there. It went above the Zamboni box here.
Yeah. All smiles down there from the fans, so it looks like everyone is safe and sound. But that could have been harrowing.
You know, we don't need to see that. We almost had a stick going to the stands earlier. Face off. Taken. Does not clear the zone. Manchester. Ryan Martin. Oh, high up in the air above us.
Yeah, that was good. 30 feet.
That's got some good strength in the wrist right there. Now Manchester brings it into the zone. Tries to deke a guy, but a stick is up in the air.
Wow.
And we have a puck that goes out of the, goes into the, for the fans. Great job right there, putting it back into the stand. So we'll give this guy the fan of the game right there. That was a nice move to get it back on the ice.
Sure was. We've seen some odd things with the goal being reversed there at the end of the period. We've seen 3 sticks flying in the air. And flying high, too. These aren't just flips. I mean, those are going up 15 feet in the air.
Owen Kelly trying to keep the puck in the zone. And finally, Trinity gets it out, flicks it down. Goes all the way down. Tyler Manning, center feed. Shot just goes wide. Still fighting for it behind the net. Manning have a very good game as well. He's definitely, big hit right there. Ty Adams going to feel that tomorrow. Deflected away, shot off of Wilson's blocker. And out of the zone it goes. 7 minutes remaining in this game. Manchester starting to feel the pressure. Down 2 goals. Tried to hit off the referee. And that does not go for an icing as Josh LeBlanc has to get the puck. Gets it. Tries to get it past Sam Maurice, not able to. Maurice finally has it taken away from him, but now back and forth it goes. Neutral zone fight for the puck right here, but Manchester finally gets it into the zone. Sets up for a shot, but just not able to get a bouncing puck cleanly.
Yeah, tough too, right-handed shot on the right side, on the left wing, so, you know, kind of on his offside, and that puck just ate him up a little bit, but it had a chance there for a good scoring opportunity. Just couldn't really settle the puck down.
Well, the 6:21 remaining, 2-0 Trinity. Referees are going to talk it out for a second. Looks like the faceoff will come to the left of Landon Wilson in the circle. Mac Tripp taking the faceoff. That goes high up into the net again. Right off the faceoff circle, it looked like it was Noah Levesque, the second goal scorer, trying to make it a 3-0 game, but
Little Hall & Oates here, I like this.
doot, doot. Anyway, face-off. Won by Trinity. Trinity with a golden opportunity here. Steals the puck. Oh, ping pong everywhere.
Yeah.
Who would be proud of that? Got a pinball wizard over here, and Wilson has to hold on to it, and will get another save in the stat book.
Yeah, he's standing on his head today. He's just the two goals they've scored off him were both beautiful goals. The backhander up over his shoulder, and then the little deke down the other end from Levesque. So, I mean, anything else, he's just handled and kept his team in it. But Manchester needs to get a goal here. I mean, that's stated the obvious.
Landon can't score. You know, as he could. We did see in the Winter Classic attempt by Allman.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? Oh,
nice stave off the stick of Wilson. Back behind it goes. Spinning around now. Finally muscled out. Manchester into the zone. Got to get a clean shot here. Let's see what Owen can do. Makes a move. Gets it to his teammate. Trying to get it across the way. Still, puck is just not able to get onto the stick flat. And now Trinity Pioneers with a shot. Just goes wide. Shot from a point. Deflects off of a number of sticks. Shot right there. Wilson able to hold his own. 5 minutes remaining in this game. Trinity just doing all that they can. And now we'll get a whistle here.
Yeah, I think they're going to get tripped for roughing. I'm not really sure, but they're having words together now. So this is the NHL. I think maybe gloves be on the ice.
I would think so, and I would, looking at the size, I would give it to Mac Tripp on that one,
Sure thing.
But unfortunately, he will go sit in the box for 2 minutes, and kind of a tough spot to do that. Feemester. Jeremy Baker slams the door shut. He's not very pleased. As Ryan Lassard gets kicked out, it's going to be Owen Wilson. Loses that faceoff. Back and forth it goes. You know they're going to do this whole full circle thing. Deep down low they go. Kind of like a give and go. Oh, hit away. Baumgartner trying his best. Try to find his teammate across the ice. And now, not cleared out. Ty Adams doing all he can. He's arm length isn't as long as the Trinity Pioneers player. Shot from a point, deflects just wide. Adams loses the puck. Back they go.
Oh, there we go. Good job.
Staying strong on that near post. Centering feed, shot, and a save. He's not pleased with himself. He thought he had a better opportunity, and Tyler Peltek is going to try to do that again another time. 1:10 remaining on this power play for Trinity. We'll take the face-off. It'll be Peltek versus Owen Kelly. Kelly wins that face-off, and now quickly shot down the length of the ice. Lebelzik will let it go around.
Yeah, Trinity does a great job of controlling the offensive zone on their power plays. There's really not a lot of stuff like this happening, but of course, as I say that.
Look at Velez able to steal that in the defensive zone, but unfortunately he clears it out of the rink, and the fans down there able to go get it, and we'll get it back out on the ice here. See if this fan will throw it back out there. No, he's going to hold on to it, so looks Looks like the referees are going to be okay with the last 3:49 to go in this game with the amount of pucks that they have. Face-off won by Manchester, going to send it down deep. Trying to get things going. Cunningham sends it down. Now along the blue line, it's going to go down deep, and look at this. Fiemeister gets it to Maurice. Cunningham trying to just get it away, and that's cleared down. So 20 seconds remaining on this 5-on-4 for Trinity. 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the game, and Trinity looking to finally get back on the win column and have a 2-3 record. But anything can happen. That's why we love this game.
Sure do.
That solid rubber piece on the ice can easily get deflected. Oh, kept in this. Yeah. Anyway, deflected right there. We are back to full strength for both sides as Cunningham will get it out to his teammate and sent down the other length of the ice is Josh LeBlanc. Andrew McLaughlin putting some pressure on. Skate in front of the. Now Manchester players run into each other. Owen Kelly has to. Oh, a turnover in the offensive zone. Shot, and Wilson will save that one. A golden opportunity right there by Bobby Kinsella again. And boy, he is going to be looking at this tape and wondering what he needs to do differently each time.
Yeah, he's had some great chances today, but Wilson's just been a wall all game long, and you know, 2:20 left, so this is a good spot for a timeout here from.
I believe Manchester called this one as.
Coach Baker.
They got to figure things out again. A 2-0 Trinity Pioneer lead. Goals in the first period by Sam Maurice, and in the second period by Noah Levesque have allowed the Pioneers to be in control, and it's going to be up to Manchester to try to get this all squared away.
And it took really 2 highlight reel goals to get past Wilson. I mean, he's just been fantastic, and we've said it multiple times today, but he really has, and he's done it all year for this team. We watched it in the tournament, and you know, I'm sure it'll continue all year. He's a really, really important part. And at this point, you're just going to need Velez or Kelly or Tripp. They just kind of bang one home and flip some momentum their direction. They just haven't really been able to get it going since early in the second period.
And again, we'll be back here on Saturday. Daryl Johnston and myself, Kyle Heavey, as the Trinity squad will face the Nashua South Pelham squad. The Manchester girls play versus Conval Conant after that at 4:10, and then the night game will be Manchester versus Windham Jaguars. So glad to be here for as much high school hockey as you can. Puck goes into the net deflected.
Yeah, it is. It feels like a short season. Like next thing you know, it's spring, and you're like, where did that go? But here we are. It's early January, and we're in the thick of it.
I gotta say, I've not minded not shoveling much so far this year. So,
true that.
Face-off won by Manchester's Owen Kelly tries to set something up, and does not go for an icing. So puck goes deep down behind for Trinity. It looks like an opportunity
Empty net.
Lost right there.
Oh,
good
job.
save right there. Sends it back down. Owen Kelly says, hey, I'm going to hit you one last time as well. Opportunity in front, shot. Just misses wide, and again, another chance.
That was it right there, huh?
That certainly, Mac Tripp is going to try to send one down deep. That goes way wide. Look at this.
This could be it.
2-on-1 for Trinity. Shot, and that is a goal. And Trinity will take a 3-0 lead off of Tyler Peltek goal. And Pioneers are going to be pleased with the victory after 3 tough defeats in a row.
Yeah, Peltek hit the empty netter, and Kelly just gave him a good shoulder charge there. It doesn't look like they're going to call any penalty on it, but they easily could have. A little bit of frustration, understandably, but
I absolutely would agree to that. As now, again, Landon Wilson will not be charged with that goal. Just 70 seconds remaining in this game, and now it's just a matter of avoiding any injuries, avoiding any fights, and any suspensions too as well, because you don't want that.
yes, that's big here. Keep your composure. Live to see another day.
What's tough for the Manchester squad is, again, they were scoreless on Saturday, losing 7-0 to Exeter. So to know you have not scored a goal in 2 games.
Yeah.
Just letting it tick away here. 30 seconds remain in this contest. Tyler Manning finally gets on the scoreboard with an assist there.
Well, Manchester's got some winnable games coming up here. Like you said, Wyndham on Saturday, and they got Nashua, North, Souhegan, and then Keene. So those are 3 games that they could win all 3 of those.
And for Trinity, they will have conquered a tough one on Monday, Martin Luther King Day, and another one against Bow next week, who, Bow got taken down by Manchester. So to know that the Manchester team beat Bow, the Trinity squad will look to try to beat Bow as well. But the final score here from the JFK Coliseum, a 3-0 Trinity Pioneer victory.
Yeah, just not enough. Manchester showed glimpses, especially there in the second period, but just not enough. This Trinity team is a handful. Their record does not reflect how skilled they are. They had a really tough stretch here, as we mentioned, and now they improved to 2 and 3. And Manchester has things they can, things they can build off of. There was good in there, but you really need to see a little more offense, and it's tough. I know without Lucas Tafe, who's a big scorer for this team. But they got to find other ways, and right now they are in a little bit of a drought offensively. So we'll have to see how they handle it Saturday night against Wyndham, and hopefully they'll come out and get a goal early and get that monkey off their back.
Well, player of the game has got to be Braden Lebelzik, who had the shutout for the game. He stayed strong in that goal as the junior goalie tender. But we'll be back again on Saturday. Thank you all very much. And Daryl Johnson, thank you for taking time out of your day to be able to help commentate some great games here for Manchester Public Television. But for Executive Director Jason Cody, Operations Specialist Joe Lar, Operations Assistant Brendan McCormick, my name is Kyle Heavey. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon for more Manchester Public Television High School Hockey.